Hello and welcome to another Wraggy's Beers, Wines and Spirits review. Um, Back with a review from Castle Rock Brewery. And, as a Nottingham person, the buzz around Nottingham at the moment is absolutely thriving. Um, we just came out of the Castle Rock Yard party last week. Was it last week? I can't remember now. Was it the week before now? Anyway, yeah, Castle Rock Yard party. It was absolutely amazing. Then we had the was the week before, wasn't it? Yeah, you're right, the weeks ago. Then we had Nottingham Forest win last week, and as somebody from Nottingham who supports both local breweries, Nottingham Forest, of course, and Notts County, I support them in a way that I don't want to see them in the division they're in. They need to be back up near where we are. But in any case, it's nice to get a beer that I've had over the years, I've enjoyed over the years. I've certainly had it in both bottle and cask at beer festivals. We've got Nottingham's Craft Beer Festival coming soon. Castle Rock are going to be there. Be interesting to see what collaborations they're doing for that and what beers they've got scheduled for coming. And just recently, what made me smile just recently was the amount of collaborations that Castle Rock did with all the local breweries. Everyone is playing good together, and it's great. This is what helps breweries thrive, and makes you relevant. Trust me, makes you relevant, and hopefully new collaborations will come. I know of a brewery, Lord's Brewing Company in Huddersfield. Yeah, we beat Huddersfield, but don't put that against them. Who want to do a collaboration, and the bloke in charge of that brewery is a nice bloke, got a YouTube presence, and yeah, comes across as a really nice bloke. So, Glorious Golden Ale, 5%. I will read on the back. For those of you who have never had Elsie Mo, how dare you? This is available at supermarkets and Morrison's for sure. I've got it. So, characterised by a floral citrus aroma with a beautiful balance of malt and hops, Elsie Mo is an award-winning golden ale brewed to a higher strength to enjoy at home. We are quietly confident that after drinking this bottle conditioned version, you'll see why she remains one of our flagship beers. So, because it's Friday, Jubilee Friday, it feels like Saturday all over again for the third day on the run now. And again, I've been gardening this morning. You will have noticed on the channel, the video, really enjoying myself at the moment in life. I'm busy to the hilt. I'm not sitting down much at all, but it's all good. So, look at that. In last year's Robin Hood Beer and Cider Festival, tankard. I actually had the bloody tulip glass, but I put it down when I was drunk, obviously. And the wife or a mate picked me one up because they'd seen that I put one down and thought it was this glass, but it was actually the tankard. It was actually the tulip. Don't worry, be happy. Hey. So, yeah, looking good, crisp, clear. Oh, cheers all, cheers. Citrusy floral aroma, beautiful tasting. I was at home with a traditional beer, as I am with any other style of beer. I can flip my styles just like that, from ciders to lagers and that. And so we'll talk about Castle Rock. Yeah, the yard party was just simply amazing. For the people that organised it, a big pat on the back for everyone involved, and for everyone who came to it as well. I think everybody is nice. After it's been 2 years of COVID, and the really, really upsetting, things you've seen on the TV. Obviously, sadly, we're still seeing stupidity from one world leader. Um, Hopefully, if the rumours are correct, and he has got cancer, he pops his clogs, and somebody comes in and no one's ever going to take all those people's lives away that were lost. But never, evil can never win. But yeah, that's the bit. Yeah, so we've got Nottingham Craft Beer Festival coming up now, and the only thing I'd like to see is some more beers going into cans and bottles from Castle Rock. They have got the pilot kit, and I'd love to see more pilot project beers coming out of that. I mean, me being me, I'd love to go down and brew them. But hey, it'd be something to put on your name, wouldn't it? Hey, and I'd even do it for free as well. But yeah, just for the thing of doing it. And I'm hoping to get some Castle Rock Brewery beers for the Wraggys Beer Festival at my wedding vows next year, along with other local breweries. I'm going to start building the bar this soon because I've got a year and a bit still to build it, and I'm going to build the bar and have all the mini kegs across with pump clips, hopefully scrounge pump clips from somewhere. I dare say if I put the call out on the internet, somebody will be able to sort me out. And maybe even a bit of history about each brewery in laminate form. I might do that. Get history of each brewery in laminate, and the breweries that are going to be involved. Obviously, if you haven't got mini kegs, then I can't involve you because I'm not buying cans and bottles. People have been nicking them, and it'll be a good night out. It will. It'll be a wedding vow thing, but more of a celebration party thing in the evening for sure. And it'll be good. It'll be good for those invited at least. Um, Although I'm hoping to invite quite a lot, I'm hoping. Looks like I'll have to pay a bit more for the food in the evening, but hey ho, if I do, I do. And also it'll be like a works event because so many of my workmates will be there. It's and they get to see me in top form rather than the me that is gardening and no one ever sees me and you get forgot about because you're inside, they're inside, and yeah, forgot about sometimes at least. So still retaining its head, still looking good. I just want to sit down and chat videos. I'm in the mood to chat on this video. I was going to cut the hedge, but neighbours have got people around drinking beer, and I'm not cutting the hedge with people drinking beer. Yeah. And it's his turn to cut the edge as well, so hopefully. So looking forward to seeing what Castle Rock bring out this year. I'm looking forward to more collaborations, like I said, and this is tasting absolutely bob on. That's why I'm chatting more. I always chat more when there's a drink, unless there's a reason why I'm chatting, and I want to get something across. Be under no illusion that I'm a gardener. Sowing seeds is what I do. And yeah. And I've drank some lovely beers this year. I've gone out more this year than I've ever done since the days when I used to be out, drinking and before I was married. Gone some amazing and certainly Castle Rock pubs this year. I've, and there's 21 pubs. I didn't know that. 21 pubs. There must have been a frightening moment in COVID where the cost of trying to keep these pubs alive, there's always more costs than what and no beer being made, no beer being sold, and yeah, there must have been some worrying times. You do feel for breweries because it's not just the breweries, it's the people, it's the staff, landlords, the brewers, the delivery men, you know, the people who've got shares in the company, directors. There's so much riding on things. But in any case, this is tasting cracking. Yeah. I mean, better from a cask in a pub, let's be fair, you know, on cask. Wow. But it's one of the breweries that got me into beer reviews, and Harvest Pale was the beer, you know, one of the beers that it got me into beer drinking rather than lager drinking. So that and Mansfield Bitter. Sadly, that's a shadow of its former self. Shadow. Um, but yeah, tasting good. I'm looking forward to the Robin Hood Beer Festival this year. I do hope they tweak it. I don't really have anything to do with camera on that side of things. So, but I do hope they tweak it, and because one part of it, on a cold day, it was a blooming wind tunnel, and yeah, cricket ground's not a bad place though. You know, it's enclosed, so you can stop people just wandering in, and yeah, it was great. We had a great time, me and the wife. It was nice for her to get to a beer festival and see me in full flow doing beer reviews in front of just shed loads of people there. I had to delete 2 of the videos because I was steaming. But these things happen, don't you? You drink beer, what happens? You know, you have a laugh. Although I never ever, in my whole time of going out and drinking, have I ever been in any trouble. No. I just laugh. I get louder. I laugh, and I'm not offensive because you laugh and you joke, and people know that you're not being an idiot, and you know. And that's good. You know, a bit of banter, a bit of funniness. That's what it's all about. It's getting back to the pubs and enjoying that. And we've enjoyed some great beers out this year. And hoping to go out again tomorrow afternoon. I'm working again. So even though I'm off 4 days, I'm actually working 3 of them 4 days. Hey ho, it's life, isn't it? Yeah, who wants to sit down doing that? I want to be up there working. Well, the hot tub's on, as you can expect. The garden's looking amazing. I've got to say, my garden is looking great. It's come along, and yeah, still a working garden though. I've just changed it all, looking great. And I will do a video of the garden, but I'm not doing one until I've got the seats on the decking and all my cushions out, because it looks better with the cushions. Yeah, and it just goes to show you with a garden that you don't need to spend thousands of pounds. You know, even if you're on a low wage and a severely restricted budget, you can take cuttings off plants. You can go to your local park and take a few cuttings off fuchsias and stuff, and put them in the soil, a pot with compost in. Within 4 or 5 weeks, that'll grow. And there's so much you can do for free or near free. Harvesting seeds from even from public parks again, or just go and ask. Most gardeners, most good gardeners, will always give you free plants because they just love the fact that you're putting something into your garden. And I do it all the time. I give away flowers all the time. So the gardens that I work on, there's a project. The project for me is to create those gardens and to make them so that their maintenance, and obviously I'm earning a bit of cash doing it, but to make them be excellent gardens. And if I'm happy, then I know they're happy. So we'll crack on, we'll drink a bit more, we'll chat a bit more. It's a chit chat video. Chit chat videos are good. Not all serious beer reviews. And the beer's absolutely stonking. You know, get to your supermarket if you don't live in Nottingham. But if you see it on cask, if you're a pub owner, get your backside down and get ordering some cask beer off these guys. I would, if I was speaking directly to the bosses of Castle Rock Brewery, I would love Castle Rock Brewery to have their own bottling and canning range. Maybe not for the mega beers, because sometimes it's cheaper just to send it away to be bottled. I get that. For the ones in the supermarkets, it's not easy to do that. You know, I suppose the logistics, and I know the brewery, so I know the logistics are not easy, I suppose. But there is room there for a canning operation and bottling, and I'd love to see more of their cask and keg beers chucked into bottles. For me, it'd be amazing. It would, because I'd be able to review and do a review, a proper review. You know, not a 2-minute bish bash bosh review, but a proper review where I'm getting the taste. I'm letting it breathe. Let beer breathe. You know, we don't drink a pint of beer in 4 minutes. You know, I know people who do beer reviews and that. I know that a lot of people like to do short beer reviews, but I like to waffle. What built the channel? It's why this channel is what it is. It's a different channel. You know, it's unique in that respect. Trials and tribulations of a Nottingham person who suffers with anxiety, but who absolutely loves where he lives. You know. So 16 minutes in, I think I've waffled enough. I mean, for me, I look at Castle Rock, and it's nice to see them getting the pilot kit up and running again. Like I say, I think that kit's an amazing bit of kit. It should be utilised most, I reckon, on a daily basis. But obviously, it takes 5 hours to brew. It takes as long to brew on that as it does the big stuff. So you can understand why, in some ways, maybe it's not utilised as much as it should do. Hoping that I did hear rumours at one stage that they were going to be doing days where people actually could go down and book a day brewing and on the pilot kit. I think that is a stunning idea. Stunning idea. Can you imagine a Wraggys Reading Ale? Wow. Big Imperial Stout. 17%. Yeah. But anyway. So, tasting amazing. It's still got it. It's still an amazing beer. And, you know, it's not all about the cask and not all about the big craft beers. All beers, you know. Hey, all beers matter. Hey. There's a little poke there. You may notice that. But yeah, all beers matter. But yeah, for me, out of 5 then, interesting, still tasting amazing. It's absolutely, you should always go back to those beers that you used to love, that got you into beers, because that journey is worth going down again. The journey today has brought a smile to my face. It's made me think about, you know, lots of different things. It's made me talk a lot, and I've absolutely really enjoyed that. And I'm taking a photo of it off camera, so that's why. For me, all day long, a good 4.55. Still a very relevant beer, tasting amazing. Brings a little tear to my eye. But yeah, cracking beer. Cheers all. Castle Rock Brewery. Oh.